Hey guys, welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday. It's June 25th, 2013. This is Jennifer, and this is going to be a short and very subdued Talk to Me Tuesday. I actually debated not recording today, but I felt like I really needed to. If you guys follow me online anywhere else, then you know that Tackett passed away yesterday. Tackett was my tabby that was always jumping in and being part of Talk to Me Tuesday. He was 16 years old and he had been sick for about a year. I've talked about it on here before. I've posted about it on my blog. And it was a very sad day yesterday. I'm still very, very sad. I did want to share a couple things with you guys, and I thought I would go ahead and do this today because one of the things that my Talk to Me Tuesday has always been about is it's about my life, and it's about the things that I make and create. And when I grieve, I create. When I'm happy, I create. When the world is wonderful, I create. And if it sucks, I create. And right now, it's a little bit of all of those things. So I want to talk about what's going on, both on Phantom and Stitches and a little bit on So Hooked, and just mostly I want to dedicate this particular video to the memory of my silver tabby, who was a wonderful friend and a wonderful occasional co-host here on Talk to Me Tuesday. You can see behind me here, I have the small quilt made from the rest of the Project of Doom blocks from the big Phantom and Stitches charity project that we did. These are made into a quilt top now. I did sort of if you've ever seen the chunky IKEA bookshelves, that's what inspired this style. I wanted it to be sort of, that IKEA style with the separated cubes. And this block here in the middle I actually made because I was one short, and this fabric right here was donated by my good friend Kat from Australia. She actually sent me the fabric because she wasn't able to make a block herself because she has her hands full being a mom with two small boys, a full-time job, and another baby on the way. So she sent some fabric in lieu of making a block, and I got that made and put in there this weekend. So this one will be quilted and donated to the Linus Connection on behalf of Phantom and Stitches. Also, in the news of the Project of Doom, if you guys watched last week, you know that one of my longtime Harry Potter friends and her daughter won the Project of Doom that we made for a fundraising effort for the Linus Connection. I did get back in the mail from Shannon, and I just wanted to show you a little bit of it. It is quilted. And she actually quilted it almost identical to my Project of Doom quilt. So the quilting is absolutely gorgeous. You can see she did this beautiful texture in the sashing. The books themselves are outlined. The background is stippled. It's just lovely. She added some really wonderful details. One of my favorites is on the cauldron, which I will show you now. You can see she put swirls in the potion that's in the cauldron, and because that potion is gold, I'm assuming it's going to be Felix Felicis. But anyway, this is beautifully quilted, just wonderful. I will be finishing this up and getting this to PJ in July. There's a lot going on right now, as you probably are aware. I have some very special guests coming next week. I actually go tomorrow with my daughter to her college orientation, so there's just a whole lot going on right now, but I will get this all finished up. I did get it trimmed, but it does, I'll show you the back. I love this back is all white with these awesome little speckles. But I will get this finished, and it will go to PJ and her daughter before too long. It will be before too long. It is at the top of my to-do list. Also today I wanted to show you my last few doctors for the Doctor Who Stitch Along. Last week's pattern was actually my own, and it was the 6th Doctor, and he looks like this. While I was on vacation, the 4th and the 5th Doctor posted. He was designed by Kim over at geekstitching.com. I think he's really awesome with his scarf and everything. This is the 5th Doctor, designed by our own Crystal Clumsy Cord, who does Talk to Me Tuesday as well. And I love this pattern. If you can see, she incorporated the celery into the 5, which I think is just amazing. I'm going to throw these up on the design wall so you can kind of see where we're going with this. So this is what my first 6 look like together. My quilt may or may not look like this when it's done. I'm actually going to be making my quilt into a larger quilt for my daughter, and I have a couple of designs in mind that she really likes. We will probably be putting Daleks in the corners. Just her idea. She thought that would be great, and but it needs to be big enough for a bed, so I'm probably going to add some additional design elements to her quilt. But the design that I put up for free on Fandom and Stitches includes this sashing, and when you put them together like this, you can see you get that sort of cubed, awesome three-dimensional look, and you kind of get a pinwheel in the corners between all the blocks. So this was the first 6. Tomorrow is the 7th week of the Doctor Who Stitch Along, so there'll be a new pattern. There will also be an invitation of sorts for those people stitching along that are thinking about maybe having some additional embroidery designs on their quilt at the end. So definitely check out that tomorrow on Fandom and Stitches. Last week I posted an update on the first set of my Sunbonnet Sue series. I have a whole series of patterns called Sunbonnet Sue's Magical Friends, and the very first set that I posted in 2010, I think, they were actually designed in 2008, are called Monster Madness. And what I'm doing is I'm taking the patterns that were originally going to be in the book that I was contracted to design patterns for that never happened. It's a long story that I've told before, so I don't want to go there. I'm taking those patterns, I'm redesigning them, I'm updating them, and I am going to be breaking up the sets and selling the patterns individually. You'll still be able to get the sets, but I know a lot of people over the years have told me, you know, I don't want to buy this set, it's got 7 patterns, I just want one of the patterns. So you'll be able to get just one of the patterns. So the first set, Monster Madness, has a zombie, Frankenstein, a little vampire, a little Grim Reaper, and somebody else that I can't think of, werewolf, a little werewolf. So those are all available on Craftsy. The individual blocks will only be available on Craftsy because it is the most economical way for me as a designer to actually get those out there. So definitely check that out. I've got most of the rest of them are already redrafted. I'm recoloring everything and making them just as nice and new and pretty and printable as possible. So those will be coming out in weeks to come. I'm going to finish up today with a little tribute to Tackett. Thank you guys for always loving him and enjoying him in the videos, and thank you for helping me. Last year I did a big sale for Tackett when he got really sick and had to have a whole lot of tests done, and he had to spend time with the vet, and it got really expensive really fast, but we found out what was wrong with him, and it gave him another year of life. And I just want to thank you guys for everything you've always done for him. I mean, he got gifts in the mail, he got donations for his vet bills, and you guys were just amazing. And so this little in bit is for him, and I hope you guys, if you have a furry animal at home that you love, you give them lots of pets, and if you're in the position to do so and you would like to do a little remembrance for Tackett, then donate to your local animal shelter. He was a shelter kitty. Someone gave him away when he was 2 years old, and we were the lucky ones that got to adopt him, and he was part of our family for almost 14 years. So I want to just sign off now, and you guys have a good week. And I'm going to go back to getting my millions of things done and remembering my kitty with all the love in my heart. I will see you guys next week. Bye. Hey everyone, welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday for this Tuesday, February 2nd, 2010. It is Groundhog's Day, and Tackett's here again because I cannot get rid of him. And he did not see his shadow today. At least not that I know of, because he doesn't go outside. Every once in a while I like doing a really scrappy project because it just makes me feel like I'm cleaning out my stash, and that's something that I've been trying to do a lot of this year. And everyone's favorite cat is back, so I'm going to let him say hi. Come on. He can't stand it. I think it's because I'm in here talking and he hears me, so he thinks I must be talking to him. So Tackett says hi. Tackett is my cat. We actually have 4 cats. We have Tackett, Merlin, Button, and Marie. Merlin, Button, and Marie are the smart ones and are probably taking a nap right now. And Tackett has to come see what's going on because he's nosy. you.